At this point, there are certain things you expect out of a Far Cry game, such as having animals to hunt, plants to collect, and outposts to take over. The series found a comfortable template to build off of, and in many ways, Far Cry Primal follows suit. At the same time, Primal isn't just a prehistoric skin of something you've already played. The ways in which Primal deviates from its predecessors are exciting, unexpected, and invigorating. While it's still difficult to tell how deep that rabbit hole goes, our recent 4-hour hands-on demo makes us more interested in the game than we've ever been. Here are a few of the things that stand out. As the first Far Cry game without guns, fights in Primal require a different method. Since arrows, spears, and clubs are limited by the resources you collect, it's important to not only choose fights carefully, but to make sure you take an efficient approach. Primal also allows for creative solutions, since you can't just blow everyone away. It may be better to scare off a pack of wolves with a flaming club than to take them on directly. Primal feels most different when your back is against the wall. Sometimes, the best way to deal with a screaming barbarian charging straight at you is to beat in his head before he crushes yours. Weapons have a convincing weight to them that makes clubbing someone to death especially savage. True to its name, the game forces a very instinctive reaction when all other options are out the window. Early on, you learn how to tame beasts, which greatly affects your capabilities both in and out of combat. The first animal you control is an owl that flies overhead and marks enemies. It's extremely valuable since you not only learn where they are, but what they're capable of. Once upgraded, the owl can swoop down and kill unsuspecting enemies. Silently taking out a threat from far away is powerful, but investing in that skill means you're not improving other aspects of your character, such as their ability to gather resources or craft better clothing for withstanding the bitter cold. From what we've seen so far, Primal does a solid job of showing you why all of its various skills matter, offering plenty of incentive to earn as much experience as possible. Other animals are combat ready from the get-go, such as wolves. The four-legged terrors quickly jump at enemies, ripping out their throats. Wolves allow you to control crowds more easily since they can distract one side of the battlefield while you handle the other. Surprisingly, they don't feel too strong since you get substantially less experience for killing enemies than if it's done by your own hands. Also, wolves are fairly fragile, and if they get overwhelmed by large groups, they'll get killed quickly. Primal lets you tame even more ferocious animals later on, such as jaguars and bears. Far Cry is well known for outlandish characters, particularly psychotic antagonists like Vaz and Pagan Min. Primal features characters that share many similarities, but they're also a more constant presence, and they do a better job of reinforcing